Hello, dear students, good morning. Students, as you know, we completed the chapter till the last word bedtime in the last lecture, and this passage we came to know about the hospitality of the crafter, of the old crafter who had given much love and respect, who had given his possible all the things to his guest, okay, who had been sheltered by him in his little cottage, and who also welcomed him quite warmly, who not only fed him with porridge but also served him, okay, some tobacco to smoke as pipe, and entertained him playing a kind of game Majolis. So now the next passage is to be attended by us here, and in this next passage we would come to know about the nature and behavior, okay, and the generosity of this old crofter. The old man was just as generous with his confidences as with his porridge and tobacco. The old man was just as generous with his confidences as with his porridge and tobacco. The old man, that the old farmer, old crofter, okay, had also showed his confidence, had also put his all confidences at one stroke in the hearts of his guests, as he had given, as he had served him with porridge and tobacco quite selflessly, just like a generous man. The old crofter was really a generous man. He showed his generosity. Who is a generous man? A person who is always ready to help the other one without any hitch, without any demand of money, is called a generous man. Is called a generous person. So the old man, that the old crofter, was also very generous, because he showed his generosity by giving him food and, okay, a piece of tobacco to to smoke a pipe, by giving different two kinds of things, porridge and tobacco, without any charge. Similarly, he also showed his generosity, showing his confidence, giving his confidences, okay, in that person's to his guest. He had trusted his guest very much. He had trusted his guest very much. He had taken his guest just like a true member of his family. That's why he started telling his whole story. He started telling the story of his whole past life. The guest was informed, though the peddler had not asked him how much money he had earned, how he was leading his life there in that cottage. No. But the old crafter was really very kind-hearted, simple-minded, soft-minded, soft-hearted, very generous, very innocent person, okay, trustworthy person. That's why he soon informed his guest, he soon told his guest, the guest was informed, means in other sense, the host, that the old crofter told his guest, the peddler, immediately, that in his days of prosperity stands for here, when he worked in the fields of Ramasjo Iron Works, as a tenant, as a farmer, as a crafter, he had earned so much money there, and he also had worked very hard in the fields in the farmhouses of the Ramasjo Iron Works. In his days of prosperity, may also refer in the days of his youth stage. In his days of prosperity, his host had been a crofter at Ramasjo Iron Works. Who is a crofter? Crofter stands for an owner of small farmhouse. An owner of a small farm, especially in Great Britain. Here the word works as a farmer. okay, peasant. So the guest was informed at once that in his days of prosperity his host had been a crofter at Ramasjo Ironworks and had worked on the land. The host told that the old crofter, that the old man told his guest that when he was a young man, he used to work there in the fields of the Ramasjo Ironworks. It is the name of a particular family, and he had earned a lot of money working hard in the fields on the lands of the iron of the Ramasjo Ironworks, and he had spent his whole youth stage, the entire youth stage, working there in the fields of Ramasjo Ironworks. Now that he was no longer able to do day labor, he also reported him that he also told him that it was the time he could not do any hard work in the fields, since he had grown very old, he had grown very weak and old. उसने कहा कि मैं बहुत बूढ़ा हो गया हूँ, बहुत ज़्यादा कमज़ोर हो चुका हूँ, अब मुझ में काम करने की कोई बहुत ज़्यादा शक्ति सामर्थ्य नहीं बची है. It was his cow which supported him. So he told that he had kept a cow and that the cow supported his life, that the cow helped him earn money. It was his cow, okay, it was his cow which helped him earn some money and support his life there. Yes, that bossy was extraordinary. The word bossy stands for here offensively self-assured. Offensively self-assured means self-confident. So now the word bossy refers to here the cow. So he also speaks positively and praising and appreciating his cow, saying it that cow was really so extraordinary. His cow was really so much extraordinary. His self-confident cow was really so much extraordinary. The cow looked really quite strange, okay, in its all activities. She could give milk for the creamery. The word creamery stands for a dairy, where the milk is produced or the milk is sold and purchased, okay. Cheese and butter are also purchased there. She could give milk for the creamery. हिंदी में दुग्धशाला होता है. She could give milk for the creamery every day. It was his cow which gave him milk, okay, which gave him milk, and he took the milk to the dairy and sold it there and earned money. And last month he had received all of 30 kronor in payment. Selling the milk there at the creamery, at that dairy, he had also earned 30 kronor as a payment, because he was paid 30 kronor for his milk, for the milk which he had sold there, तो इस पैसेज में आपने पढ़ा क्या? इस पैसेज में ये पढ़ा गया है बेटे कि वह बूढ़ा किसान, वह बूढ़ा व्यक्ति जिस प्रकार से दलिया और तंबाकू वगैरह देने में अपनी उदारता दिखा चुका था, उतना ही उदार वह अपना विश्वास दिखाने में भी, विश्वास किसी के प्रति रखने में भी दिखाई पड़ रहा था. उतना ही ज़्यादा उदार दिखाई दे रहा था किसी के प्रति विश्वास करने में, जितना कि उदार उस वक्त उसने अपने आप को दिखाया था जब उसने बगैर किसी चार्ज के, बगैर कोई कुछ उससे लिए और अपने मेहमान को दलिया खिलाया था और तंबाकू का सेवन करने के लिए उसको तंबाकू दी थी. उसने अपने मेहमान को ये सूचना दी, उसने अपने मेहमान को ये बताया, अर्थात पेडलर को ये बताया, चूहेदानी बेचने वाले उस व्यक्ति को इस बात की सूचना दी. उसने उसको तुरंत यह बात बता डाली कि देखो भाई, जब मैं बहुत ज़्यादा समृद्धशील व्यक्ति हुआ करता था, जब मुझ में बहुत ज़्यादा ताकत थी, जब मैं बहुत एक जवान व्यक्ति हुआ करता था, उस वक्त ये तुम्हारा मेज़बान जो है, जो तुम्हारी मेज़बानी कर रहा है, तुम्हारा अपना यजमान जो है, जिसको यजमान बोलते वैसे, तुम्हारा जो यजमान है वह यजमान रामसजो आयरन वृक्ष के उनके अपने खेतों में एक किसान हुआ करता था. और वहाँ मैंने कहा कि किस क्रॉफ्टर के लिए मैंने बताया कि ऑनर ऑफ ए स्मॉल फार्म. किसी छोटे से खेत का मालिकाना हक दे दिया जाता हो किसी को, भाई तुम इस खेत के मालिक समझो, तुम ही हो और तुम इसमें पैदावार करो और जो जितनी भी पैदावार होती है वो तुम अपने पास रखो या कुछ उसमें से थोड़ा हिस्सा मालिक को भी दे दिया जाए। तो कहता है इस प्रकार से मैं अपने युवावस्था के दौरान में तुम्हारा यह यजमान रामस जो आयरन वर्ष के उनके खेतों में वहाँ काम किया करता था, हैड वर्क ऑन द लैंड, और उनकी ज़मीन में वहाँ पर खेती किया करता था, किसान के रूप में काम किया करता था मैं, और वहाँ मेरे पास बहुत ज़्यादा धन संपदा हुआ करती थी, मैं बहुत ज़्यादा समृद्धशील व्यक्ति था, एक प्रॉस्पर्ड पर्सन था प्रॉस्पेरिटी के दौरान में। नाउ दैट ही वॉज नो लॉन्गर एबल टू डू डे लेबर, अब क्योंकि मैं दिन भर में बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं कर सकता हूँ, खेत खलियान में मेहनत करने की मुझ में कोई शक्ति नहीं बची है, वो बड़ा कमज़ोर और बूढ़ा हो गया है तुम्हारा यजमान। इसलिए कहता है कि ये मेरी अपनी गाय है, जो गाय मेरा पालन पोषण करती है, और जी हाँ मेरी अपनी जो आत्मविश्वासी जो गाय है, बड़ी अजीब गाय है, अनोखी गाय है। इस गाय की तो मैं जितनी तारीफ़ करूँ उतनी कम। यह गाय मुझे दुग्धशाला के लिए दूध ले जाने के लिए मुझे दूध देती है। हर रोज़ मैं दुग्धशाला में इस गाय का दूध ले जाता हूँ, और पिछले महीने मैंने दूध बेच करके और कितने 30 करोड़ और मैंने भुगतान के रूप में धनराशि के रूप में प्राप्त किए थे। द स्ट्रेंजर मस्ट हैव सीम्ड इनक्रेडुलस। इनक्रेडुलस स्टैंड्स फॉर बेटे अनबिलीविंग, डिसबिलीविंग और अनबिलीविंग। Here the word unbelieving. Person who does not believe in the story in the words of any other person, someone's words, is known as incredulous. The stranger must have seemed incredulous. When the peddler listened to the whole story of that old crofter, he took his whole story, okay, in a suspected way. He thought that the person was telling a lie. It could not be possible that the person could earn 30 crore or. So that's why he did not seem to believe. He did not seem to believe in the words of the old crofter. And he showed his face. He put his face down, and he started looking at the old crofter in such a manner, in such a way, okay, which showed that he had not trusted his words. For the old man got up, looking at his facial expression, looking at the facial expressions of his guest. The old man, who was also a well experienced person, old man, okay, got up, he left his place, he stood up and went to the window, and deliberately, willingly leaving his place, he went to the window, took down a leather pouch. Pouch means a small bag, small container, थैली जिसको बोलते हैं, okay, took down a leather pouch. He took down a leather container, leather pouch from there, from which hung on a nail, second form of the word hang, which hung on a nail in the very window frame. So he also put that leather pouch down, which was safely hung there on a nail in the very window frame. उसी खिड़की की चौखट में कील के ऊपर जो चमड़े की थैली लटका रखी थी, उस चमड़े की थैली को वहाँ से उतार करके उसने उसका अपने हाथ में उतारा, and picked out 3 wrinkled 10 kroner bills. The word wrinkled stands for here. Folded. Folded stands for here in sense having many folds. Okay, इस तरह से जैसे कि मानो 2-3 बार उनको मोड़ तोड़ करके रखा गया हो, झुर्रियाँ पड़ी हुई थी, अर्थात टेढ़े मेढ़े जिनको बोला जाता है, जिग जैग वे में. And picked out 3 wrinkled 10 kroner bills, and putting the leather pouch off from that window frame, he took out the 3 wrinkled 10 kroner bills from that leather pouch, willingly, deliberately, knowingly, intentionally, okay, so that his guest could see the money and believe his words, believe his story. These he held up before the eyes of his guest, nodding knowingly. Nodding means giving a gesture of his head, okay, in affirmative form. Giving a gesture of his head in a affirmative form. अपने सिर का और झाला इस प्रकार से मारते हुए, जब हम कोई चीज़ स्वीकार करते हैं तो अपने सिर को नीचे की तरफ झुकाते हैं, बिल्कुल ठीक उसी प्रकार से जानबूझ करके, जानते हुए कि भाई हाँ मैं उसको दिखा रहा हूँ ये सब 10-10 करोड़ के 3 मुड़े हुए जो नोट्स थे, उन 3 मुड़े तुड़े हुए 10-10 करोड़ के नोट्स को उसने अपने हाथ में लेकर के उनको उसकी आंखों के सामने इस प्रकार से रखा, उसकी आंखों के सामने दिखाया. These he held, he also held those, he also held these 10 kronor notes, 10 wrinkled kronor notes, okay, 3 wrinkled 10 kronor notes, 3 wrinkled 10 kronor notes before the eyes of his guest, okay, before the eyes of his guest willingly, knowingly nodding his head. Why did the old man put the wrinkled 3 kronor notes bills before the eyes of his guest? So that he could trust, so that he could believe, so that he could think that the man was not telling a lie, that the man was really a very truthful person, that the man was really very truthful, not person, and he was saying each and everything correctly. These he held up before the eyes of his guest, nodding knowingly. इन 3 मुड़े तुड़े हुए 10-10 करोड़ के उन नोटों को अपने हाथ में पकड़ करके उसकी आंखों के सामने कुछ समय के लिए जानबूझ करके उसने पकड़ करके रखे, उसको दिखाता रहा, अपने सिर का नीचे की तरफ इशारा करते हुए कि देखो ये 3 जो है 10-10 करोड़ के जो नोट हैं आपको दिखाई दे रहे हैं, इन्हीं की बातें कर रहा था. एंड देन स्टफ्ड देम बैक इनटू द पाउच, एंड व्हेन ही हैड सोल्ड द wrinkled 3 okay kronor notes, wrinkled 3 kronor notes bills, okay, to his guest, he again put them back into the pouch. उसने दोबारा से और उनको वहाँ पर उस थैली के अंदर रख दिया और रख करके और उस थैली को वहीं पर उसने टांग दिया, उसको वहीं पर अटका दिया. The next day both men got up in good season. On the morning of the next day, both the peddler and his host, both the host and his guest, okay, left their beds. Got up means left their beds, came out of their beds in a very sober mood. In good season means in a very sober, healthy and sober mood. SOBER, sober mood. अगले दिन सुबह होने पर यजमान और मेहमान दोनों के दोनों बड़े ही अच्छी मानसिकता के साथ, मनोदशा के साथ में, ताज़ा मानसिकता के साथ में, बगैर किसी परेशानी के अपने चारपाई से उठे. द क्रॉफ्टर वॉज इन ए हरी टू मिल्क हिज काऊ. द क्रॉफ्टर वॉज इन ग्रेट हरी सिंस ही वांटेड टू मिल्क हिज काऊ. वह बेचारा बूढ़ा किसान थोड़ी जल्दबाजी में था क्योंकि उसको अपने गाय का दूध निकालना था. एंड द अदर मैन प्रोबेबली थॉट ही शुड नॉट स्टे इन बेड व्हेन द हेड ऑफ द हाउस हैड गोटन अप. And the guest that the peddler also concluded that he had no right to stay in his bed when the owner of that cottage had already gotten up. कि जब इस मकान का, जब इस कुटिया का, जब इस जगह का मालिक ही उठ करके चला गया अपने काम करने के लिए, तो मेरा कोई नैतिक अधिकार नहीं रहता है कि मैं अपनी चारपाई पर लेटा रहूं या सोया रहूं. इसलिए वह भी अपनी चारपाई पर से उठ गया. They left the cottage at the same time. Both the persons left the cottage at the same time. They stepped out the cottage at the same time. दोनों के दोनों ने एक साथ ही कुटिया से बाहर कदम रखा, दोनों के दोनों एक साथ ही कुटिया से बाहर निकले. The crofter locked the door and put the key. The crofter locked the door and put the key in his pocket. When they both stepped out the cottage, okay, so the crofter locked the door. So the crofter locked the main door of the cottage and put the key in his pocket, and he also put the key in his pocket very safely. The man with the red traps said goodbye and thank you. Okay, the red trap seller that the peddler also bade his goodbye, bade his goodbye to the old crafter, and also thanked him. Okay, and thereupon soon after it, immediately after it, each went his own way. They both started walking to their own way, and they both left their places and they started walking on their way. वो जहाँ पर भी जैसे भी उनको जाना था, जैसे होस्ट को, ओल्ड क्रॉफ्टर को अपने गाय का दूध निकालने के लिए जाना था और उस पैडलर को अपने किसी अन्य स्थान की तरफ प्रस्थान करना था, दोनों के दोनों ने उस स्थान को एक साथ छोड़ा. तो इस पैसेज में ऐसा बताया गया है बेटा, इन दिस पैसेज, शॉर्ट पैसेज, वी हैव लर्नड ओनली 2 things. On the morning of the next day, both the host and the guest, okay, got up in a very healthy and sober mood. Okay, since they had passed the night, they had slept during the night hours very soundly, facing no problem. On the morning of the very next day, when they had got up from their beds, so the crofter seemed to be in great hurry because he wanted to go to his cow and milk it. So the host, the peddler, also concluded and thought that he had no moral right to stay inside the bed when the owner of the house had already gotten up. So he also came out of his bed and they both stepped out of the cottage. Okay, as soon as they both stepped out of the cottage, the host, that the old crofter, locked the main door of the cottage and put the key in his pocket. Thereafter, they both, okay, before they got separated, the peddler, who showed his sincerity and sensibility there, he bade his farewell, goodbye to the peddler, and then he thanked him. Okay, expresses his heartiest thanks to the host, and bidding his farewell, they both took up their ways quite silently and they went on their own ways. वो अपने अपने रास्ते पे चले गए. But half an hour later, I would like to, this is the next passage and next to next passage. These the next 2 or 3 passages will be attended by us in the next lecture, because the time of this lecture has been over. Thank you.